Lifest is a Christian music festival that takes place in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We drove all the way from Super Bullhorn Incorporated, our offices, to little Oshkosh, Wisconsin, in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I don't know anything about Wisconsin. I don't know if it's in the middle of nowhere. We were not allowed to have our phones. That was just something our youth director decided to, get us immersed, have a good time. But we did have little point and shoots, so we don't have a lot of footage. We have little to none, but most of this is interviews anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You can.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording. What is your name?
My name is Aiden.
Where are you from, Aiden?
Nebraska.
How would you describe Lifest in 7 words?
Kinda crappy, but then fun and awesome.
That was good, actually. What was the highlight of Lifest for you?
Probably going to the GFM concert. And meeting the band and everything. They're pretty cool people.
Now, what was the worst part of Lifest?
The first day, because we had to haul everything from at least a football field away in mushy water, grass.
Put it on Google search for black male with feet in the water.
Sure. I would agree with that. It sucked. It was horrible. It was the worst thing ever. I'm pretty sure I got ringworm or something. How would you describe yourself in one word?
Interesting.
Oh, how was the car ride for you to and from Lifest? The 5-hour long car ride.
I was kind of used to it because I already drove 5 hours to come see you. So the first time, I just put in music, and in our van, we didn't have much legroom at all. We had maybe 4 inches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cheese house. So that was kind of a stinker, but on the way back, I sat further up with other people and just let one person in the back so they could lay down.
I was in a van with it was me, one of my friend Damon, our youth director, and 8 sophomore girls that I don't have anything in common with. So at first I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. But then you realize, obviously I can't sit next to one of the sophomore girls. So I have an entire row of seats in the van all to myself. So I just put on my headphones and slept and laid down.
Chili dog, yum, 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 chili, 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 yum, 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 chili, 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 yum, yum, yum.
So when I hear about other people's experiences, I feel a lot better about myself because I know how I had a good time and they didn't. And that sucks for them, but that's just life. We're going to go interview Andrew Breitspecker. Okay.
What is this?
The voice, yeah.
Oh, nice.
What is your name?
My name is Andrew James Breitspecker of
Describe Lifest in 7 words.
Sloppy, dirty, crazy, fantastic, meatloaf.
True.
That was a good time. Glitter. And,
What was the best part of Lifest for you?
Oh, the best part. Thanks for asking that, Alex. That's a very great question, just to add on. But
I know. Trust me.
the best part was probably I brought this King's costume and I walked around with it, handed out little butterscotch candies to all the children, and not only the children, but to everyone. And I got a little photo with this guy named Mario of the fabled Super Smash Bros. Series. Everyone just really enjoyed having the King around Lifest.
I know I did.
Oh, I did as well. Except for I did have some beef with the narwhal.
Which I'll talk about later, maybe, unless I talk about him now. I don't know. Okay, I am going to talk about him now. There's this guy, and he was wearing a narwhal onesie, the whole time that I saw him. and he went to like a bunch of different shows and orchestrated all the mosh pits and just like overall just added a lot to all the shows, made it a lot more enjoyable. What was the worst part of Lifest for you?
Ooh, the worst part? Besides the fire was probably the first night when we were setting up and bringing everything in. We had to park it like a half mile away or so and haul everything through about ankle deep water, but I needed a little wash anyway, so I just kept my shoes on, brand new.
Explain your new shoes. What? Explain your new shoes. My new shoes are wet.
Got them all soaking wet, and we set up tents in the evening, still soaking wet.
Here, let me interject a little bit. Andrew actually does have a debilitating disease called squeaky feet syndrome that just naturally makes his feet like grimy and just like all around like foul. So I think the rainwater and the mud, it actually might have cured it.
I actually think it did. Because ever since then, I haven't heard a single squeak, single squirm. Haven't even slipped.
Not once?
Not once. I almost had it, but I saved myself from it, but didn't happen.
How would you describe the car ride to and from Lifest?
To
the best of your ability.
Well, I rode in two different cars. I rode with Pastor on the way up, and I rode with the Sarah Yazik on the way back. On the way up, it was a pretty good time. There were a few times where I really wanted to like tuck and roll out of the car, especially when someone in the back seat was vomiting a hot dog. Not going to name names, but it's Aiden Collars. And
he's sitting right there. Here, you can come into frame. Okay, that's good. And explain your car ride back to me.
Car ride back. Well, I got to take the front seat in Sarah's car. It was a bunch of ladies, and then there were two guys in the back, but they were passed out the whole time. And then another best part of that car ride back is every once in a while, like every 5 miles or so.
Once in a mile.
There would be a road sign saying like Albert Lee, 158 miles, right? And we'd always be like, Emma! And then Emma Logaman would look at the sign and say, Albert Lee, 152 miles. And then we'd all cheer at the top of our lungs. And then when it was like, Albert Lee, 3 miles.
Albert Lee, 6 miles.
I swear, the glass should have shattered. Still have a pounding headache to this moment from it.
Now, I know since me and you slept in the same tent, how was the first morning for you?
Oh, first morning. It was kind of good, kind of bad. Like, I was happy to be there, happy to be around all these great people and Aiden. And the main thing was that I slept on the ground. I only had my sleeping bag, right? And some water soaked in through the night, and the top of my sleeping bag and a corner of my pillow were just sopping wet. I mean, like, you think you've seen wet before, and no, this was even wetter. So I had to eventually switch out to a 16-inch tall twin mattress-sized air mattress to take its place, and that was the best investment I ever made.
I'd
that
agree.
Mattress.
It was very
so
comfortable.
Nice.
Now, I asked Aiden this too.
Mm-hmm.
If you could describe yourself in one word, only one word, what would it be?
Wild.
I know this is a little unconventional since I'm the interviewer and you're the interviewee, but do you have any questions for me?
I do, actually. My question is, do you know what the secret mission was that last night?
I don't, but Mark kept mentioning it. Our youth director kept mentioning it. But I have no clue what the secret mission was.
Something happened somewhere with some people. That's all we know. If you know, call our toll-free line now at 1-800-2928-FIND-US.
Find
Once
us.
again, that's 1-800-2928-FIND-US.
It's a real number, I promise.
Call now.
What was your favorite part of Lifest?
When Maggie, the bassist / vocalist of Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh, did my makeup.
What was your least favorite part of Lifest?
Like everyone else is packing up. or the pool. The pool kind of sucked. I got horribly burned, and there was nothing to do. What was your favorite concert at Lifest?
Probably the GFM one because you told me a lot about it. Very nice. 10 out of 10, I'd say. Very good.
I liked it because I was front and center with my good buddy Aiden, and I got cupcake all over me.
They did your makeup too. That's nice.
Yeah, I already mentioned that though, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
No, actually. Why were you blushing so hard when they did your makeup? How would you describe yourself in one word?
Handsome, smart,
That's two.
strong. Actually, I got a lot of things signed. I got this free bandana at a concert. I got a CD signed. I got a water bottle signed. We thought it'd be really funny if they signed a cinder block. So we had them sign a cinder block. Hello.
Hi.
I have a few questions.
Okay. I have answers.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What is your name?
I'm Maddie
Where are you from, Maddie?
from Wisconsin.
And how many times have you gone to Lifest?
Like 3.
Oh. What was the highlight of Lifest?
GFM.
That's what everyone's saying. What was the worst part of Lifest for you?
Nothing. I don't know. Walking. All the blisters on my feet.
That is kind of embarrassing. Were you there for like the whole, like all the days possible, or just like
Yeah.
a few days?
All of the days.
Did GFM do your makeup too, or did you do it?
No, I did it.
I just walked up to her and asked her how much money I'd have to pay her, and she just said she'll do it.
I
It was-
just kind of did it because it looked cool.
yeah.
What's your favorite book?
To Kill a Mockingbird or The Great Gatsby.
I haven't read any of those. What's your favorite movie?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's a movie?
Yeah, it's old.
What's your favorite song?
Real Love by the Big Thieves. You're like staring into my soul.
Anyways, were you at the 10:15 show at on like the last day?
Yes.
Did you see the two middle-aged men that
Yeah.
fought? Were you standing like right in front of us?
Yeah, I think so.
Cause like I remember seeing there was a guy that also had the makeup. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, with the bucket hat.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah, that guy reeked of alcohol.
What's your name?
You already said-
Maggie? What's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie.
The bad decision.
Okay, I have no more questions.
Okay.
Thank you for the interview.
Alright, thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. What is your name?
My name is Damon Walker Ryerson, age 15.
Oh, where are you from?
I am from Northwood, Iowa.
What's your address?
Throwing ears.
No, what? No.
Ears.
That's the zip code.
I know, but I always add it in there.
What was the highlight of Lifest for you?
Probably the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I was right up front. I think one of them looked at me.
How is the car ride for you?
It was like a car ride. I sat shotgun with our youth director, Mark Willand. He talked to me a lot. I didn't really talk back. And I ate gummies.
Same. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Harry.
Harry. What's your biggest fear?
Probably death of a loved one. I don't want that to happen. Or me dying and my family dealing with it. Or friends. Or, yeah.
That's actually pretty heavy, Damon. That's actually kind of
Heavy.
Why are we doing it? We're not even being recorded. Why, we're just recording our voices. Damon, what is your favorite color of all time?
I really like a shiny purple.
What's that?
Damon, how'd you get so cute? Sometimes I look at you and I just can't help but smile.
Dude, stop it. But I guess I was just born that way. I don't know.
I can't believe it. You must have had plastic surgery or something.
Stop.
Oh, I just... Okay, this video kind of sucked. I'm sorry. There was not that much about Lifest, but next year will be better. We will have our phones. There will be more. It won't be interviews, I don't think. But thank you for watching. This took way too long to come out, and I'm sorry about that too. But oh well.